This is Dusty with Razor Edge Productions, bringing you Red Dead Redemption, Xbox 360 edition. Starting the game off here, this lovely old lady in a purple hat. And what I assume to be, that is John Marston, with a scar on his face, and his cowboy hat, and his rebel-like style. And look at that beautiful car, of which we will never get to drive one, from what I know. Lovely paperboy, and his two FBI agents with their bowler hats and their cheap city style. This is going to be a fun campaign. This is going to be great. Rockstar Games presents ladies with super large hats and feathers. John Marston with his cowboy walk, and FBI guys putting their hands on a rebel's back. A Rockstar San Diego production. We're heading through the Blackwater Station, being escorted by these two wonderful goons with bowler hats. Yeah, gotta love the government with their FBI agents. They're sending me on my way. Red Dead Redemption. Oh, it's gonna be a great playthrough. I can already feel it. Got that old west going through my bones. Taking off on the train. Ooh, sounds pretty scary. Music sounds like something serious is gonna go down.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land,
Help
but
the
they've
natives.
gained
Right.
access to heaven.
But the natives don't believe in Jesus Christ.
But Father, do you
They
mean that
believe in
unless
nature.
an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Yes. Natives are happier now. We run casinos.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can
Yup.
fly, Jenny.
No,
Nope, that's wrong.
apparently
Oval
people
right.
can fly.
The
Didn't you
Oval-
hear?
the Wright
Out in
brothers,
Kansas,
yep.
A man even got a car to
They
fly.
made flight.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Cars don't fly. They just drive off cliffs.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with
John's for
cleaning up
governor.
the state.
John's for governor.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
Not
A
enough
family
class.
without class.
Apparently.
Wonderful. No class.
John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money
But
can't
don't you have
buy
to have
voters'
money to
votes.
have class? Or at least the kind of class that they're showing off.
What you must
That's
remember,
the way
my
I come
dear,
by.
is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have,
Ooh.
the chance to live
That
among
is
people who are
Bonnie,
decent
it looks like.
who do
And
not
she's
kill
the
each
girl
other,
on the poster. And
and who let you
also
worship
part
in
of
peace.
McFarland's Ranch.
It's so confusing, Father.
Spoiler.
Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction
Not really.
between a loving
It's the
act
first
and a
few
hateful
level-
one. I mean,
first
they
few
often seem to be
Things
the
you end
same
up
thing.
doing.
Yes, Jenny, it is
It's
confusing.
where you first
You
place
only
you
have to
get your
ask
house
me
at.
if you
And
need
you get
help.
horses.
Indeed.
Horse.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Yep. Ting. Yep. Armadillo. You got everything you need. A saloon and a jail. And government cronies. Use left and right stick. Left stick to move forward, right stick to turn your head. Standard controls. And we're rootin' tootin' John Marston on our quest, our journey to find
Mr. Marston, over here!
this guy with the hot hooker. Yep, the hot hooker. Naturally,
You
she's
must be
kind of
John
creepy
Marston.
looking.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me
Jake.
to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses
Gag
saddled
him
up
with
and ready
what?
out
That's
front.
my question. Uh-oh. That guy's really smooth on that piano. Let's just walk right through these saloon doors and get on a horse and follow Jake here to our
You ain't
destination.
gonna find sturdier
Fort
horses than these
Mercer.
in all of New Austin.
I heard someone bagged that giant.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Forgot that the brakes are right bunker. I was pressing left. My
Hey,
horse went a
So it's
little
Fort
too
Mercer
fast.
you
for
want to
me.
visit?
that's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been
I should have
abandoned
put
for years
subtitles on.
now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Built
I
during
ain't
the Mexican
entirely
War.
sure. I heard they had to go up north to
Yeah.
fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how
Looking
things
for
is.
gold. Is that
So what are you
racist?
doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old
Spanish
friend.
people, Mexican
Well, like
people
I
looking
said,
for gold.
you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these
I think
days.
that's
Those
stereotyping.
you do find about as sociable as most raided back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Riding out to the western sunset.
are
Look
you
at those
planning on
clouds.
spending any time in Armadillo, Mr.
Amazing.
Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well,
Doubt
if you're
staying in
fixing for
Armadillo.
some female company,
Marston
you can do
doesn't
a
want to
lot
stay
worse
in
than
Armadillo.
Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thief
Wonderful.
Landon.
Jake is talking
Dang,
about
those girls
hookers.
ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Oh, wow. Cheating and violence. Approved.
Yeah.
Fort
Oh, it was
Mercer.
the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know
Where we're
him?
I
going.
think I heard his name.
The
Says
marshal.
he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
Yep.
That's
Gotta
right.
love the government. That's right. It is none of your business,
Deal.
Jake. So just lead me to where I need to go. Stop talking.
You ain't very
I might be
talkative,
forced
are
to
you?
shoot you.
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me.
That's animal
There's things you
abuse.
better off
You
not
shouldn't
knowing.
chew on dogs.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's
Well,
just
maybe
over
if
this
you
hill.
didn't spend all your money on hookers,
Whoa.
sir, you'd eat better.
Yeah, yeah.
But from the sounds of it, you like a good hooker in the morning.
Slow it up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took
He's
the
a
place
little
over.
scared. There's a gang
So I
here.
understand.
This is where we part ways,
Bill
friend.
Williamson.
You have yourself a good
One of them
time.
Williamson boys. Mhm. I think this guy's drunk. Is it illegal to drive a horse while drunk?